Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will see problem number C of Codeforces round 654. I will explain you in detail how to solve this question. I hope that you have read the question properly and have tried a little bit to understand the question. I am not going to read the whole question, but rather than I will focus on the main part of the question, that is this para, from this para onwards. If there are B vanilla cookies and C chocolate cookies at the moment, and when the guest comes, then if the guest is of the first type, that is if V is greater than C, the guest will select a vanilla cookie, otherwise the guest will select a chocolate cookie. If the guest is of the second type, that is, if P is greater than C, then the guest will select a chocolate cookie, otherwise the guest will select a vanilla cookie. After that, if there is at least one cookie of the selected type, the guest eats one. Otherwise, if there are no cookies of the selected type, the guest gets angry and returns to home. So, Anna wants to know if there exists some order of the guest such that no one guest gets angry. So, our task is to answer her question, right? So, in each test case, there are given four inputs A, B, and M, right? So, now let's try to understand this question by taking some examples. It is very obvious that if total number of cookies, that is vanilla cookies plus chocolate cookies, is less than the total number of guests, that is m plus n, then all the guests cannot be satisfied, right? It means that there exists at least one guest which will get angry and our answer should be no, right? I want to tell you that while searching for the required order of guest, we must always try to satisfy the demand of second type of guest. As when vanilla cookie V is less than the chocolate cookies C, second type of guest will choose chocolate cookies, right? And if V is greater than equals to C, then second type of guest will choose chocolate cookies, right? So there is high chances that second type of guest will get anger before the first type of guest. As for the first type of guest, there is no such demand. First type of guest is happy to choose either of the cookies, whichever is in the largest quantity, right? But this is not the case with the second type of guest. So at every point, we must try to satisfy the demand of the guest of second type, right? Now let's take this first example. Here total number of cookies is 12 plus 13, that is 25, and total number of guests is 25 plus 1, that is 26. So there is not enough cookies that can satisfy the demand of our guest, right? So our answer should be no, right? Now let's take second example. Here total number of cookies is 27 plus 28, that is 55, right? And total number of guests is 14 plus 35, that is 49. So there can be the possibility that our guest can be satisfied by the cookies, right? As total number of guests is less than the total number of cookies available. But as we know that the second type of guest will select the cookie which is lesser in the amount. Let's take a guest of second type, and as we know that the second type of guest will select the vanilla cookie. So number of vanilla cookies remaining is 26 and number of guests of second type which are to be satisfied or which are left to be satisfied remaining is 34, right? When one more guest of second type chooses the vanilla cookie, the number of guests of second type left which are to be satisfied is 33 and number of vanilla cookies left is 25. So we can see that there is not enough vanilla cookies which can satisfy the guest of second type, right? So there would be some guest of second type which will remain unsatisfied and will get anger. So here our answer will be no, right? Now let's take second example. Here total number of cookies available is 110 and total number of guests is 39, right? So there might be the possibility that our guest could be satisfied by the cookies, right? Since as we know that second type of guest, that is 25 in number, will select the cookies which is lesser in the amount. So they will select the vanilla cookies, right? Since it is lesser in the amount. Since number of vanilla cookies is greater than the number of guest of second type, so all the guests of second type will be satisfied. So number of vanilla cookies left after satisfying the demand of second type of guest is 27 minus 25, that is 2, right? And here total number of chocolate cookies available is 83, right? Since the demand of second type of guest is already covered or already fulfilled, we will not take them into the consideration afterwards. Now here only first type of guests are left, that is they are 14 in number, and total number of cookies left is vanilla cookie left is 2 and number of chocolate cookie left is 83, right? So as we know that first type of guest will select the cookie which are larger in the amount, and since 83 is larger than 2, so first type of guest will select the chocolate cookies. Since 83 is greater than 14, so our cookies can satisfy the demand of first type of guest also, right? So here answer will be yes, right? Now let's take another example. Here total number of cookies is 4 and total number of guests is 3. So here also there might be the possibility that our cookies can satisfy the demand of guests, right? Since vanilla cookie is equals to chocolate cookies, so second type of guest will select, let's see here. So second type of guest will select chocolate cookie when V is greater than C, else it will select vanilla cookie. So here second type of guest will select vanilla cookie, right? So both of the vanilla cookie, that is 2 in number, will satisfy the demand of guest of second type, which are also 2 in number. So here 0 left, here 0 left. Now we have 2 chocolate cookies left and 1 guest left, which is of the first type, right? So it is obvious that our 2 chocolate cookies can satisfy the demand of guest of first type, right? So here answer will be yes. I hope you got the method how to approach this problem by seeing these some examples. Now let's move to the code part. Here, as we have discussed, if total number of cookies is less than the total number of guests, then we will print no. That is, we cannot satisfy all our guests. In the else part, we have tried to satisfy the demand of the second type of guest, and if it is not satisfied, then we will print no. To understand this condition which is written in the if block, I highly suggest you to go through the condition which is written for the second type of guest. That is, in which condition he will select the vanilla cookie and in which condition he will select the chocolate cookie. You will get it why I have written this, right? If total number of guests of second type is larger than the minimum of the vanilla cookie or chocolate cookie, then we will print no. I have explained you why I am doing this, right? And if total number of guests is equal to the minimum of that is either vanilla cookie or chocolate cookie, then we will print yes. That is, we can satisfy the demand of the guest, right? To understand this else block, I highly suggest you to see the example number 3rd, which I have explained, right? I hope you understand the thought process, and now let's try to submit the code. So it worked. So if you liked my explanation and have learned something, please subscribe my channel and watch some other uploaded videos on the same channel. Don't forget to check the code in the description.